What do you mean, bro? I'm feeling good.
Hey, Chum, we just shot CJ, bro.
Who?
CJ.
Wait, why?
So we're down
CJ.
CJ, Ernie, and Connor.
Yeah, I know
CJ. They're all kicked out.
What, really?
Well,
Yeah,
CJ kind of shot himself in the foot.
TLDR
He shot himself
is,
in the head?
No. TLDR is because people weren't around, they wanted to make their own little group, and then there was rumors they were going to go back to Hades, and then found out that they were stealing from the gang. They were taking class 2s, and then we killed both Ernie and Connor, and then CJ just admitted to skimming off the top in front of everybody.
Well, Miggy went through their phones, and not CJ's, but Ernie and Connor's.
Fucking alley.
And then
did you ocean dump them?
No.
And then now at the meeting, we're just talking about it, and we're talking about like CJ was kind of like giving it, down because he's like, yeah, I'm close to them, and he was just telling us about like the group that they thought about making at the Vegas turf for people to sell it and stuff like that, and we are like, that makes no sense. And then he was like, yeah, and like he was like, I guess you saw the text to Miguel, and he was like, yeah, the text where I said that they should skim a little bit on the top. So he literally told Miggy about a text Miggy had never seen, and that's when Miggy shot him.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Mm-hmm. You married yet, Chum?
Hell no.
You guys just
I do have Saint waking up because we got to pay for the house and I'm broke and it's in my name.
Shake my head, bro. Shake my head.
You guys have just been locked away having ravaging sex, and it's fine. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. On God.
Proud of you, Chum.
Because I honestly thought you swung the other way. I'm actually super proud of you.
Crazy from you, no?
Yeah, I wanted to date you for the longest time. I thought we was gonna be a thing.
Okay, bro.
Wait, you have 3 wives and no husband?
Actually, Chum was gonna be a husband of mine, but like I guess he found a girlfriend. Like, is what it is.
Wait, so anything else imperative going on?
Well, right now, I gathered everybody that can be gathered to talk about what the fuck we're gonna do moving forward. So I mean, this conversation is quite out of the, if you want to go on ERP, you can, bro. Since you're not gonna be around. Yes.
On God.
As soon as you're pretty much gone.
Slapping cuffs on bitches.
You can't call Saint a bitch.
No, I wasn't talking about women. I was
crazy.
Just saying people.
Okay. Fuck, man. I don't even know how to like start this conversation, to be real. It's
just
tough.
Fucking. I just say, lead from the heart, Miguel. Lead from the heart.
Fucking spit it out, bucko.
Like, who actually wants to do this shit? Like, who wants to build a gang? Who wants to wake up every day and try and build something? Like, what we've built already is way past what I ever expected. I'm gonna be honest. I think that we definitely have surpassed most people's expectations for us. And
yeah, bro, they put us in fucking A on the tier list.
You're a fucking idiot.
they did, bro. I saw that shit.
Who's that?
Shut the fuck up, chum. Shut up.
He's a fucking idiot, bro. I hate this guy.
And I think that, we definitely made SOB a name within Los Santos that is definitely feared and respected. But it's exhausting, I'm gonna be honest. There is times where there's no one around. There is times where there is 1 or 2 people around. The whole Ernie and Connor thing kind of like pissed me off a lot, to be honest. Not even like how it went down or what they did. It was more along the lines of like the day that they made some like backhanded comment about me hanging out with other people, and it's like, okay, I have a lot of friends in the city. I can hang out with whoever the fuck I want to. It doesn't always have to be with the gang or with the group. And I guess it kind of makes more sense now because they were in their feelings about people not being around in general, right? So that kind of slick comment kind of makes a lot more sense. But the truth be told is this gang is nothing without the people in it. And, you know, people are taking breaks. People are not waking up as much. And I am not faulting anybody by any means. I really am not blaming a single person because I get it. You know, it's kind of like how the city is, you know, the whole rotation of things is you wake up. It used to be rushed to try get to the cargo ship first, but now it's wait around, hit the cargo ship if you get lucky with a Polito, you know, and that's kind of like the thrill, right? And everything else is kind of what you make it. And the truth is we're not really making anything because, you know, no one's really around to do stuff. And I am at fault a lot for this, right? And it's kind of like a it's kind of like a rotating door, right? Like I'm that person that like kind of sets the standard for not waking up and doing shit, and then other people do it, and then now we're kind of like stuck in like this we're kind of stuck in this loop of like no progression. And really, if we're gonna be like completely blunt, there's really not a lot of people around in SOB, right? We struggle to get 6 people on a daily basis, and it does suck, and I'm sure it sucks mostly for you guys as well, right? Because some of you guys are newer and some of you guys haven't done a lot of the things within the city yet, and I'm sure you guys want to experience some things, you know, and it kind of falls back on on me as well, right? So I'm just kind of like, I just want people's honest opinions. No one's gonna get shot in the face like fucking CJ if you say I'm over it. He's got shot in the face because he was stealing from us. I just need people's honest opinions, and really see where everyone's head's at, because, you know, as much as it sucks and, you know, everyone complains there's not a lot to do, if you don't really have a presence in the city, it's really hard to like maintain any form of like gang, because, you know, 2 to 3 people can't run a gang. So I guess we can go through like one by one, or if anybody has like any thoughts on the top of their head. I don't want people to speak for me. I don't want people to suggest like me doing things. I just want your guys' honest opinions on how you see the group and what really your motivation is and what you guys want to do moving forward. And if trust me, if it isn't with SOB, that's completely fine. Like, I have no issues with that, but I would rather you guys be motivated to want to wake up and do things than to be unhappy. So I'm just trying to gauge where everybody's at to make a decision on what's best moving forward.
No worries, guys. I'll start. For me specifically, obviously I haven't been around. You know, I don't know where this conversation is gonna go, but I'm definitely stepping down as 2.5 IC.
Fuck, bro.
Okay, someone else's turn. Nori, what's good?
Like, I don't have any issues. There's no reason why I wouldn't wake up. Like, there's nothing I'm unhappy with. I'm just back home incredibly busy. So yeah. I love you all. Peace out.
What? You're leaving?
All right, toodles, Nori.
Yeah. Well,
No, I'm not leaving. That's like my
I love
statement.
you. Peace out. All right.
No,
Fair enough. Checks out.
I thought
Like,
you were gonna
I'm-
like disappear, like disintegrate or something.
No, I'm staying. I'm also not worried about being the person to wake up for the bills and get people on and off the, like, I don't really mind. And I feel like I'm not around enough to have like a more in-depth opinion at the moment.
Okay. Well, my thing with it is that I love this group and I think it's a great group, but because it is a smaller group that was made very, you know, like
The way she said that
very
was
late
Trumpish. The way she-
into
I love
the
this
year.
group. It's a great group.
It's hard. It's hard to maintain, you know, constant just having people waking up all the time, because like if you have a big group and some people, you know, don't wake up for a little bit, it doesn't really affect the group. But since we're a smaller group, if a lot of people don't wake up, it affects the group a lot more. You know, it doesn't mean that it's a bad group. It's just, you know, we don't have the people to spare. And I think that happens in any group. But because we are smaller, it's just more noticeable. I don't think anyone here is unhappy with the group and feel like they can't do things because they're in SOB. I think they feel this way because of the city rather than feeling like the group is holding them back, because I don't think that's the case whatsoever. I don't think anything would change really with how they feel about waking up at the moment, even if the group disbanded.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, Freya. Like, I've always just looked at it as like people not waking up. It is what it is. Like, sometimes, yeah, you want to do a job and shit, but like, we don't have to do jobs every day. We don't have to go on the cargo every day. Like, if people are around, you do shit. If people aren't, it's not that big of a deal. We still do our own shit. We can still do something. So I'm still awake every day. I still find shit to do. I've never like seen it as an issue, but obviously I understand what you're saying.
We're seeing Peter were here in OP because they've been awake a lot.
Well, they haven't really.
Well, not over holidays, but before that.
Everyone's opinion's just as.
It's gonna be the same. Like,
Yeah, everyone's
listen, I'm gonna
opinions-
be. I'll say what I'll say how I feel about the whole situation, because, I left Hydra with Miguel like what, start of September, end of August to like build this shit, and I'll be so fucking for real. The how far we've come is actually kind of insane to me. I never thought we would be, like, look. I mean, right now there's a lot of main people missing, yada yada yada, but like, what Freya, Miguel, and Chum have done is actually insane. And I'm not going to gaslight people as well with Chum stepping down. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say, "I'll stand up, guys. I'll do this," because I just fucking won't. I'm so sporadic with what I do in and around the city, and I'm stupid as fuck. I don't know. I'm just proud of everyone, but I personally, like, not that I don't want to be with everyone. I just don't want to be a reason why people aren't here, maybe? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use the whole, like, me not waking up shit, because I'm so sporadic.
Yeah, I get it. We'll get it. Back.
Just the way the fucking city is, bro. You need 100 people in your gang to run it sometimes, and we just don't.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. What he just said. I don't know. Any of my issues isn't with the group and anything. I just haven't been fucking motivated to wake up and get anything done in general, man. I have no quarrels with how the group is or how it's ran or anything like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just have other issues which isn't based around our group.
Yeah, pretty much same here.
And I feel just the way the organized crime is right now, I feel like one of the biggest demotivating factors is we kind of reached where everyone else is so fast. There's nowhere else to really go. I feel like every group's just kind of stagnant right now as well, and I don't know, when there's nothing to work towards or actually do, like, in terms of that, I don't know, man. In my opinion, stagnation is such a motivation killer.
That's also on us, bro. To be fair, like, we could go out there and do some wild shit and do something different, but it's just where we're at. Like, I don't know. I just don't have the motivation to do it. Because I'll get spurts of motivation to, like, do something spicy, try to, like, do something different. Is that the boat? I thought I just had the boat.
Did you just? Oh my god!
I'm just
brain
saying, bro.
rot.
It's just, yeah, it just is what it
Brain
is. You know what I'm
rot.
saying? Like, I got a little bit excited, a little bit perky. We could have, like, you know, did one more. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'll do it for a day, and then the next day I'm just like, oh, this is fucking what the fuck am I doing? So I think that the stagnation thing is like literally on every single gang in the city because we could all be doing more.
Yeah, I agree. I think the biggest issue with people in the city is, you know, they blame stagnation on like how the city is and what the way the city revolves when it's just people's laziness, to be honest.
Just think, Mac, like when you and Reed are doing shit, you don't find it fucking boring. You don't find it stagnant because you guys are just bouncing off each other doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but there also is a lot of times when me and Reed are kind of, you know, hands in head.
Yeah, but there's also like times where, you know, we could put effort into making things better, you know. Instead, like everyone that has been around and is feeling how you're feeling is kind of over shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a faultless issue. There definitely is like fault there.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to? Anybody else want to say anything? It is an open book. I don't care. if anyone has any
Sethington?
opinions. Seth said. Seth already spoke.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
a
I have the
lot.
same opinion as McGregor. Just, I
Okay.
don't think it's an issue with the group. You know, it's just the way shit is.
What about the
Well,
hangarounds?
I mean, I personally can't say too much because I've been awake the last 2 weeks. But I mean, yeah, I can see like you guys have been around for a while, so this stuff like you're caught up basically where you were in Hydra, and now it's just like you just repeating yourself, or you did repeat yourself pretty much. So I can see why it's like kind of you're burnt out a little bit. But like, I mean, I agree with everyone else. You can do your own shit if you really want to, but it's just like motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, haven't really been awake, so not much I can say.
okay.